Yay! So many people on tonight. I love it. And more popping in. Happy Monday, Inspire Beauty. It is the last Monday of November. And we have had, I'm just muting everybody real quick before I forget. We have had a really, really incredible month. Our team is currently in one-star qualification period. And there are so many coaches that have been pushing to grow their teams and just do things out of their comfort zone this month that our teams are growing. I'm loving the energy, the momentum it's building, and I'm loving watching you guys step up and take new leadership roles that maybe you haven't taken in previous months. It's such an honor to watch it. So tonight, I want to celebrate you guys definitely real quick, and then we're going to dive in to some really good stuff that I think is going to help you leverage the last month of the year. Can you believe it? The last month of the year. Leverage that and then just rock into 2019 on fire. So guys, I wanted to give us an update real quick on Success Club Leaderboard. We've got 2 people who actually have their picture up there, have hit SC, at least SC5 and beyond. And we've got quite a bit of names over on the right-hand side that I want to see shift. I've created a thread with anyone and everyone whose name is on here for the last 5 days to help push one another, best practices. The thread, you guys, if you're in the thread, it is for high energy. It is for giving great ideas and golden nuggets. Maybe if a script is working really well for you or you tried something out today in your business, that is the place to take it to. If you are not in that thread and you are interested in pushing for SC in the last 5 days, please let me know after the Zoom is over. Shoot me a message, and I'd be happy to add you into that thread. At the end of every month, anyone who is on the leaderboard, I've been doing this the last couple months, anybody that's been on the leaderboard, at the end of the month, I've been plugging them into a private group thread where we can just all push each other and create that excitement and momentum at the end of the month. It's not only allowed people to hit SC when I'm not honestly sure if they would have otherwise without that kick in the pants, from their fellow teammates, but it also has created momentum going into future months. So it's pretty cool stuff. So if you're not in that thread and you want to be because you're sitting at 0 and for you that's unacceptable, let me know. I'll add you in. So far this month, you guys, we've changed 19 lives. 19 lives. The last time I was on the Zoom, I think we were at 9 lives changed. So big, big ups to you guys. Do people still say that, by the way? Big ups. Does anybody say that? I don't know. That was like when I was in high school, I think. That's old. Really impressive is that since we started November, and honestly, not even since the start of November, really from the halfway point of November to now, we have all collectively added 15 new coaches to Inspire Beauty. So if you are a new coach and you're on the Zoom tonight or you're catching the recording, first of all, welcome. You're part of an amazing team that is just starting. Like, we are just starting to get our wheels turning. And so you've come into our team at a really exciting time. It's the holidays. We have lots of fun things up our sleeves in December that we like to do as a team. I promise this year I will not do white elephant chain mail again. If you were here last year, that literally took all the way till July to complete. And we will not be doing that. But Secret Santa's on its way. Next week, I'm going to be hosting a new coach call with some coach basics. So lots of things coming down the pipeline to help you be successful, not only in your business, but ultimately in your self-care. The 2 types of coaches that are on this team, everyone is a self-care coach. Everyone is a coach of themselves. If you are on Inspire Beauty, you are learning through personal development, through pressing play, through getting on things like this. You are learning how to care for yourself in a way that is sustainable through all seasons of life, no matter what life happens, what happens to you in your life. You are learning how to care for you. We coach ourselves first. Some people have gotten so comfortable coaching themselves and feel so confident in it that they just go out there and they inspire others and then begin to coach others too. So everyone is a coach of themselves first. So I say 15 new coaches on this team because we are all coaches. We coach our own selves first. And sometimes, guys, that's probably the most difficult journey to coach. So way to go, guys. I'm so impressed by you. I was looking at my board today, and I always put 4 slots up for my Fab 4 that I always get, that I'm always in pursuit of bringing onto our team every month. And I'm staring at 7 Fab Fours. So I surplused my Fab Four. So I'm pretty excited about the direction and momentum our team has. Guys, I want you to strap in too. Brittany did a big deal when she, I'm speaking, what is that, first person, third person? Last week when we were about to do the botathon, I was like, you know what? I'm so sick of my Zooms only being 40 minutes when they really just need a little bit more time. I'm so sick of the fact that I can't do a full power hour with my team. I'm so sick of when we do a botathon, we have to all get kicked out and then we have to relog in. So last week when we did the botathon, I purchased the upgrade to my Zoom. So now we have unlimited time. I promise I will respect your time though, but it might go longer than 6:40 or whatever time that is translated to you. But tonight we are talking all about Transform 20. Leveraging this launch. I'm going to go through the who, the what, the where, the whens, the hype, the whys, and the hows of all of this so that by the time you walk away from this, I want you to be fully equipped with not only knowing everything about Transform 20, but being able to then translate it into your business and when you're having conversations with people and moving forward into your posts and just all the way through the launch, guys. They talked this morning on the National Wake Up Call that the launch has a couple different phases. And so right now we're kind of in the pre-launch phase where we're gathering our nuts and bolts and we're trying to make sure that as coaches we are equipped so that we can then pass it on and help others when the pre-launch actually happens here in another week, okay? So I want you to be equipped when you walk away tonight. So let's first start off talking, you guys, who is Transform 20 for? I love that this is for everyone. When I was going into the back office to look at the product toolkit and to read through the training guide, it goes through some of the different, like who is this for? And then it said something like the person that doesn't have any time. It's 20 minutes, you guys. You cannot freaking get any faster than that, right? 20 minutes. Like, come on. If somebody doesn't have 20 minutes in their life, that's a problem. I read something today that said, if you're too busy to take care of your marriage, you're too busy. And I think that goes with our health too. Like, if you are too busy for 20 minutes, you are too busy. That's a problem. You need to figure it out before it destroys you and destroys all the relationships around you, okay? So anybody that you're talking to that's like, oh my gosh, I'm so busy, or that was their past excuse, this is who this is for. Hey, I have something for you, right? Sean T created this because he knows that people don't have time, right? Like, that's the whole thing. He's also a new father himself. So he gets that there's not as many hours in the day as he wishes there was, okay? So that's what motivated him behind creating this for everybody. Another key point that I saw is that he's super motivating. Sean T is the ultimate motivator. So when people are like, well, I'm lacking motivation in my journey, you need Transform 20. You need Sean T in your ear, like getting you hyped up. Okay, when there is when I'm doing a program and I feel like I'm at like a lull in my journey, Sean T goes in because I know he's going to fire me up. He is not going to stop. He's going to keep talking. He's going to call me back from my water before I'm ready. Like, this is what it's going to be. And if you're sitting here thinking also that maybe Transform 20 isn't for you because 20 minutes just simply isn't enough time, you need to wait because Sean T will bring it in 20 minutes. He's not giving any breaks. And he loves to cram as much as he can into a short amount of time. So Transform 20, essentially, you guys, it's for everyone. There's a modifier. You don't, if you're traveling and you can't take the step with you, there's a step. We'll get to that in a second. But there is a modifier that does not use the step. So that's also an option for people who think, oh, but maybe I'm just deconditioned, right? The person that thinks right now that they are deconditioned and they cannot do this program, that is why they need to start before the new year. So that they can take the next 4 or 5 weeks before the year's over, and then take that first couple weeks of January and get their body to a place where they don't feel so terrible just diving right into this program. This also goes for you. If you have not been taking care of your self-care journey on Inspire Beauty and you feel very deconditioned right now, this is your time to get it back so that you don't get to January and just feel frustrated because it's too hard, right? So let's talk a little bit about what it is. So it is a total body workout, you guys. At the beginning, I think he didn't have weights, and then he got feedback that people wanted weights. So it does include light weights in, I think, 2 days of the week. But it's a 6-day-a-week program. 5 days a week, you're going through the workout with him, cardio, strength, core, and balance are 4 of the workouts that use the step riser. Okay. And then there's a sculpt and a build day as well. So you're going to do the balance day is kind of like an active recovery. So cardio, strength, core, sculpt, and build are going to be your days Monday through Friday. Saturday, you're going to do a balance day. Sunday, rest day. The workout is 6 weeks long. So not bad at all, guys. We start it in mid-January. You'll be done by the end of February. And then you have time to relaunch another Transform 20 group for all the people who missed out in the first launch of it, right? So this is awesome. And you'll be able to do that before it even comes out to the public. Because remember, this is VIP access only. I will go over that in a second. Again, these workouts that they're creating now, you guys, just like 80-Day Obsession, Lift 4, these are in real time. So you're never going to see the same workout twice, okay? The workout is like in in Lift 4 and in 80-Day Obsession, how the workouts were like the same name, but it's recorded again, right? And so the moves might be in a different order. He might tweak some things. It's a different voice that day speaking to you. So different, information. You're not going to memorize it is basically what I'm trying to say. So it's in real time as well. People will not be bored. Where is Transform 20 housed? It's on Beachbody On Demand, and it's VIP early access. So it's important, you guys, right now as you're having these conversations with people, that they know that they have to have, not only have to have a Beachbody On Demand membership, but even if they currently have that, it will not go into their library if they don't do the digital upgrade. They have to upgrade to have access to this in January, okay? Here's some timelines, you guys. So the test group kicked off in October, okay? And we got to witness coaches go through this test group, amazing results. And what I took away from a lot of the coaches that I followed doing it is that it's 20 minutes and it's hard. It is a intense 20-minute workout. So, get ready for it. Yeah, it's only 20 minutes, but it's going to test you physically. Insane, incredible results that I'm seeing from that. So I'll share some of those with you, and maybe we can get in our team page a little folder going for Transform 20 transformations so that you guys can use them. But you can also just Google search the Transform 20 transformations from some of these coaches, and you'll be able to see the images out there already before the programs even really launch to the public. December 4th, next week on Tuesday, a week from tomorrow, is when it launches. Guys, it starts with us. On Tuesday, you need to write yourself a note right now and commit that on Tuesday you are going to purchase your challenge pack, whatever that looks like for you and where your journey's at. Last year when 80-Day Obsession came out, I needed the equipment, right? I needed the sliders and the loops, but we also needed recovery and energize. So I canceled what I had and I purchased the challenge pack with that and no bod. I just did the completion pack of that because we needed that to get through the program. So decide for yourself, what's the investment you're going to make, okay? If you make the investment to truly transform your life, to truly go after this program 150%, you guys, it's going to pay off. It is absolutely going to pay off. But on December 4th, when that launches, the first people, it should be all of us. It should be all of us. If you're waiting to purchase it until January or waiting till it comes out in your bod library, man, that just sends a signal out to people that you don't believe in this company, that you don't believe in our team, you don't believe in our products. That's truly a belief issue. So December 4th, mark your calendar. Transform 20 VIP launch comes out. Day one, by the way, the risers, if you are on the Success Club board this month with at least one Success Club point, you'll get an email from Beachbody that will allow you to purchase your reserved step. You're being guaranteed, if you have at least one Success Club point, you are guaranteed a step. They will sell out of steps. That's the one thing they're most nervous about, is selling out of steps. It's going to happen. So they have reserved. They're making sure that anyone who hit at least one Success Club point in November will be guaranteed the purchase of a step. You will not be guaranteed a step. You will still have to purchase it, but they will guarantee you access to get it before everyone else so that you know you get a step. If you don't have any Success Club points, you will be part of like the phase 2 in December to get a step. Fingers crossed they still have them. Day 1 of Sean month, I'm going to talk about this in a second and what that looks like, but December 10th or 17th would be a great time for you to start something called Sean month, meaning you're just going to show up to all different sorts of Shaun T workouts. I have a hybrid calendar for you that you can use. And so this would be great for your Instagram stories so that you're talking about Shaun T, right? We obviously don't have physical access to a workout to show people, but we can still show them what this trainer is like and how he functions and the ahas we're taking from him and all that good stuff. January 14th is our official launch, but for VIP early access members only. It will not come out on BOD for the public until April 1st. Okay, so just like Lift 4 came out in July and then we didn't have access until October, same thing happens with this. January is the launch for VIP, April 1st, BOD for the public. So why Transform 20? Well, first of all, my question for you is like, why not? Why not? These are insane results from the coach test group. And if you haven't ever tried a Shaun T workout, I highly suggest and recommend trying something out from him, because he is like one of the biggest backbones of Beachbody. When at Summit, when he announced that he had a new workout coming out, people thought he was gone after he had his kid. Like, you're not going to be able to handle doing Beachbody too and be a father and all this stuff. And he's like, I'm not going anywhere. Shaun T is legit. He will transform not just your body, you guys, but your mind. And your business has the insane power to transform if you just go all in, right? If I put one foot in and I have one foot out, I'm going to get those results every single time. If you start on day 1 and you hype it up and you tell everybody, yeah, I'm starting this thing, watch me. And then by week 2, you fizzle out. Guys, do you know what that does to building trust? Do you know what that says about your integrity? For the first time, why not start a program and have everybody watch you do it from start to finish and document the entire thing? And I'm saying the entire thing, not like kind of document it. No, like really make this a priority for yourself come January, that you're going to show up for Transform 20 and see how can it transform my body, first of all, if I go 100% all in. How will it transform my mindset if I go 100% all in? How will it transform my business? How will it transform my relationships? It has the potential to transform all areas of your life, but only if you put both feet in and you go 100% for it, not if you just kind of dabble in it. Not if you kind of just do this. I was thinking the other day, there's a Brene Brown analogy that she uses, and she talks about it when, in her book with shame, I forget exactly which book off the top of my head, but when she's talking about shame, she, I think it's in Daring Greatly actually, her daughter had come home from school and she had like really been upset about an interaction that had happened. And one of the things she explained to her daughter was that relationships are like a marble jar, because the teacher had taken out all the marbles in the jar because, you know, she had done something and so everybody was mad at her, this whole thing. But she said that, you know, relationships are like that our friendships are like that we put deposits in. We put deposits in, but we also take deposits out. And I think our business is just like that too, right? It's trust building. Every time I show up to my self-care, I'm depositing something. Every time I send that invite, I'm depositing. Every time I don't quit, I'm depositing. Every time I drink my shake, do my workout, show up in my challenge group, all that good stuff, depositing. But on the flip side, it is so easy. It's so easy to just have that stuff be taken out. I've watched it over and over and over again with teammates, where you put it in and you say, I'm going to do this. But then I have to take those marbles out because you end up not doing it, right? So why not make this the time that you absolutely can transform all areas of your life? It's only 6 weeks, you guys. The Snoop group, I want to talk about this. So I have created a group on Facebook to help you guys out in your businesses. And I want to explain a little bit about what this Snoop group is. I just want to show you really quick where you can find it. So I will share this in the team page so that you can access it, but it's called Transform 20 Snoop Group. And in here, you guys, the very first post tells everybody that we're going to kick off on December 3rd. I've already started plugging some people in it, mostly challengers of mine that are excited for the launch. Those are going to be your best people, your coaches and your challengers who already love the products and want to upgrade. Okay? Those are going to be your best people. And then after that, we're going to create excitement and momentum using our team, using our current customers, and that'll also then attract people who have not started with us yet to say yes. So basically, this just gives them a little info. We're so pumped you're here. You'll learn all about Shanti's newest workout program, Transform 20, the nutrition plan, and how it won't only transform your body, but your mind and life too. I'm giving them, just like I'm kind of giving you guys, the who, what, where, when, why, and how from December 3rd through the 8th. So starting Monday next week, okay? And then we'll kick off Sean Month on December 10th. I'll explain that in a second. So I've already dropped my favorite GIF in the comments. I would love for you guys, once you get into the group, to do that as well. Not right now. This is not a good time to join a group, you guys, by the way. Save it for after. And then in here, you guys, I've got it already scheduled out. When we kick off, who is Transform 24? What is it? Where do I access it? So I talk about, if you already have a BOD membership, great. If you don't have it, this is what you've got to do, okay? When do I start? By this point, guys, December 6th at 5 a.m., we should have the majority of us with our VIP early access already locked in. So these people are already itching to go because of the momentum we're creating. So these are the dates for them to remember. Once we finish that week out, the following week we'll start Sean Month, and then we'll dive into Prep Week, okay? If they are not enrolled with a coach by January 6th, they're going to be removed from the group. So everybody who's in the group, you guys, this is where Transform 20 is going to be housed. So it won't go anywhere else. So next week, it's going to start the Snoop group. You are welcome to invite people into that group all the way through January 6th. Maybe January 13th. I haven't decided yet if we'll keep them through Prep Week or not. Okay, but through the top of January, you'll be able to keep your people in this group. Anybody who hasn't enrolled and is on the fence, they are going to watch us all do Sean Month. We're going to treat this Snoop group starting on the 10th as if it's a challenge group to check in with your workout, check in with your shake. So they're going to watch what that community looks like. If they already have Beachbody On Demand and they haven't done the upgrade, they can totally do Sean Month with us, but at some point they'll have to upgrade, right? If they don't have Beachbody On Demand, they're not going to be able to do Sean Month. So all the more reason to get them plugged in ASAP so they can start prepping for this journey. And then we'll do Prep Week, January 7th through January 13th, and then Transform 20 will begin in this group on January 14th through February 24th. Okay, and I let them know. Please note, if you're not enrolled with a coach by January 6th, you'll be removed from the group. And then I asked them to comment below, I'm in, if you're ready. Why do I need this in my life? Okay, and then how do I join? In the how do I join, they need to comment and tag you so that you can share the challenge pack options. I don't think I am going to be sharing them as a graphic on here at this point. Maybe as we get closer, I will share it as a graphic, but I want those conversations to be happening, you guys, behind the scenes. Those are important conversations to have behind the scenes with people as you're getting them. I don't want to just blast up, buy this for $180, right? So those graphics, and I've shared them with the Rising Stars. I will be putting them on Inspire Beauty ASAP, but those graphics, you guys, should be in canned responses and all that good stuff. I don't want to share that. I'm going to get back to the thing. Sorry. Okay, so that's the Snoop group. And if you guys have questions on any of this, like if it's not clear, please ask. This is the time to ask. This is the time to get clear. So ask it in the chat, and I will get to it when we are wrapping up. So day one kickoff is going to be on December 3rd, like I said. So what am I doing this week? What's Brittany's game plan? Well, today was Cyber Monday, so it's the last time inviting anybody to 21 days of fitness. No more. If anybody trickles in last minute because they already have like a application out or whatever, that's fine. I'll do my follow-ups, but nobody else is getting an invite to 21 Days of Fitness. What am I breadcrumbing on my story all week long? This. What am I breadcrumbing on my feed all week long? This. What am I going to invite people to? This. So when I invite people, I'm going to say, hey, I have a Snoop group, right? And invite them into that. No pressure. I want you to check it out. I want you to see there's a new program launching. It's literally the fastest workout you're ever going to do. Super effective because he's going to kick your butt. And this guy is smoking hot and he's an awesome motivator. Do you want to get in the Snoop group to find out more information? Like, super easy. No pressure, right? But once you put him into the Snoop group, the other thing, you guys, I meant to share this with you, sorry. Once you get him into the Snoop group, one of the settings that I have here, one of the settings that I've created, you guys, is that it asks them questions. These are the 2 questions that they will be asked when invited to the group. What is the best email to keep in touch with you, and who invited you into this group? So when you invite somebody into this group, hey, like in my link tree on my Instagram, there is a button right now that says Transform 20 Snoop group. And so when I invite people from Instagram, I could say, click the button in my bio. When they get plugged in over here, they're going to have to give me their email so I can stay in touch with them, right? I want to be able to follow up with them. And I want to know who invited them into this group. Since we are all a part of this group, I don't want any people to get like mixed up and jumbled. So when they do these things, once they share their email and they share who invited them, an admin will have to give permission to add them into the group, okay? So just be aware that that's how we'll keep people sorted, is through that, okay? I just wanted to share that little tidbit so that you knew that their emails would be captured when they join in. Okay, back over here. So yeah, sending out messages, guys, all week long. First of all, this group is free for the first week. It's just info. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be sending out massive amounts of one-on-one invitations to people. Every one of your challengers that you've ever had, every one of your client or every one of your coaches should be a part of this group. Every one of your people who gave you their email at some point or said they were interested at some point but didn't pull the trigger should be added to this group. Start there. That list is going to be exhaustive. If you start with your coaches, your current challengers, your past challengers, and then you trickle down to anyone who never committed to signing up, that's a lot of people that you can already add in. And then after that, once you get the momentum going, you can start plugging other people in based on your stories and all that other stuff. But start there, you guys, and start getting people plugged in. Day 1 kickoff, like I said, is December 3rd next week. So this is a little incorrect because there's the who part. I forgot to put that in there. But get people plugged in to that group because all next week I'm going to be answering all these questions. What is Transform 20? Where do I access it and where do I work out? Guys, we all know you don't need a ton of space for this stuff, right? And so we want to make sure people know, like, you literally have the room, you have the capability, you just need to invest in yourself. Why Transform 20 and not start with another program is also another thing I address, you guys, in this. And I think it's important for them to understand that if they start now, they get a kickstart. So they absolutely could start with another program. They absolutely could do 2 rounds of 21-day fix before they even get into Transform 20, right? To condition themselves and get ready. And then talking through at the very end, how do I sign up? How do I enroll? Guys, it is so important that once these people are in the group, you're following up with them. The settings in Facebook have been really crazy lately, and I'm pretty sure the algorithm is out of control for groups. Like, they're done, like, I didn't even see last week, you guys. I was tagged in the 1-star qualification post in 2 groups and on my personal page, and I didn't get a notification for any of it. I accidentally stumbled over it. So please, 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 like, do not assume that any of your people are seeing a single one of those posts. Yes, it's a nice, comfortable place to plug people into, but the magic happens, you guys, when you physically reach out to them one-on-one and say, hey, did you happen to see the post that she put up today, right? And so that way people know where to go look. Otherwise, they might not know. We know because we're the coaches. We have to guide them to where they need to go, okay? And then lastly, this is the Sean month calendar. I didn't create this hybrid. It's one I found online, but it's a month, and I'm going to start this on the 10th in the group. But if you're wanting to run your own thing, awesome. I love it. You could start a Sean week on the 17th and still have, not Sean week, sorry, a Sean month on the 17th and still have plenty of time to lock that in before the actual day one of Transform 20. So this just combines the hybrid. It combines all of his programs, and then it adds in some yoga and rest days throughout. So this is what I'm going to give everybody for free in that group. Like I said, they're more than welcome to do it if they already have BOD. If they don't have BOD, all the more reason to get them started sooner, right? So that's it for my leveraging the launch. I just wanted to make sure that everyone had all the information. Let's open it up, guys. Who has questions? What are you still like? What do I need to know? What do I need to give out?
So when can they start buying the early access?
Next Tuesday.
Okay.
December 4th. And then actually I can share, hold on, let me pull these up while you're asking questions. Was there another question?
Then the actual program comes out in January for the VIP access?
Correct. So it's like, the way I would explain it to people, you guys, is it's like buying a movie ticket. It's like pre-ordering a movie ticket. Or like, let's talk about Rachel Hollis's book. How many of you are going to pre-order or already have pre-ordered her book that's coming out in March? That's a common thing, right? People pre-order a book, same thing. So like if people are like, I don't understand, like I'm paying for it now, but I don't get it till January. No, you're getting it now so that we can like do Sean month together. And then you're going to be able to unlock it on January 14th, just like you pre-order a book, right? You can explain it the same way. I wanted to share with you guys the challenge pack options so that you're aware. I'm going to be posting these on Inspire Beauty as well. Again, these are things, you guys, that happen. All of these sorts of graphics, they go in an email, right? Once they're ready to go and I want to know how can I help set this up for you, they get an email with this graphic. This is not something that I would ever recommend you post in your story or on your page. Maybe in your story, like for a last call, potentially, but not like as a daily remedy, okay? So this is what we're looking at. The accessory bundles are perfect for coaches, and these are perfect for people who are our consistent regular customers, meaning they already have Beachbody On Demand and they already have their Shakeology on Home Direct and they don't miss a beat. So perfect for your coaches and customers who are on the regular, okay? And yourself. So I am personally, I don't know if you noticed on my story, I ordered a step. The reason I ordered a step, you guys, is not because I'm trying to be cheap and get a step somewhere else. No, because I need to purchase this anyway in order to get access. You will not have access if you don't purchase one of these bundles. The reason I purchased a step is Charlie is doing a program with me, and so I bought myself a step, and when I buy my kit, I'll buy his step. So the base with step right here, you guys, regular price is $124.90, but coaches, remember, get 25% off, and that's giving you your upgrade, your digital upgrade and everything. And here's the base kit without your step, and here is if you need to replenish all of your supplements for like Performance Line, okay? Let me show. These are no step options. If you don't need the step, but you need BOD and Shakeology or Performance, $160. So these are our new customers who aren't going to buy a step, or they already have a step, okay? These are our customers who already have BOD, and they don't need a step. They have a step at home already, back from freaking 1982. Cool, I'm not judging you. Or they purchase a step somewhere else, or they're not doing it, they're using the modifier. So it's important, guys, I hope you're understanding it's important to get to know your customer and what they need. Do they need Beachbody On Demand? Do they need just Shakeology? Maybe they already have Shakeology, Beachbody On Demand, and Performance Line, and they don't need a step. Here is their option for them. Let me keep going. Let's check out the challenge pack options. So these are your completion packs. This is perfect, guys. What I would do for a lot of my customers who are regular customers is I would probably cancel their Shakeology. Let's say they already have Beachbody On Demand. They've got their Shakeology. Cancel their Shakeology and reorder with a base pack, because it's going to save them money rather than paying for their Shakeology plus paying for a kit. Bundling it all together will save them money. Or maybe you have a current customer that's on their Shakeology, they have Beachbody On Demand, but they want to try Performance with Transform 20. Awesome. Get them this base pack here, and that'll save them money. And it'll get you 2 Success Club points, right? You want to be smart about how you do these things, because yes, you want to know the needs of your customers. Absolutely, that comes first. So first you figure out their needs. How can you fill that in, right? But then figure out, how can I get the most bang for my buck? Is there a way I can get them a challenge pack that will also allow me to get 2 Success Club points, right? So many perks with Success Club points, you guys. I'm getting ready to go on a cruise in March after Transform 20, fully paid with Success Club points. No money, all points. Guys, I am paid off as of now. Like, my cruise is fully paid, and Charlie's. If you want to go on the next trip, start getting Success Club points. It's a big deal, right? It's such a big deal. And then you've got your deluxe pack that's coming with both, and your mega pack that comes with enough supplement to get you through. And then these are your challenge pack options for the customer that is a brand new customer, or somebody who has been off of Beachbody On Demand. Maybe they canceled their Beachbody On Demand account. You'd want to get them back on with a challenge pack that comes with BOD, and here's the different prices for that. Launch price, you guys, is $20. It's looking like $20 all around, cheaper than it will be once the launch is over, okay? Couple more minutes left of the call tonight, guys. Any other questions now that I shared some of those challenge pack options? Questions about how to leverage this?
Hey, Britt, when you send out an email to like your coaches, challengers, past challengers, anyone who said maybe to you, when you send that email out to invite them to this NOOB group, will you share that script with us so we can do the same?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I'm in the works right now of making my canned response. That'll be done by tomorrow at some point. And so you guys will have that too. Anything awesome that you add into that group, canned response should go out to them like ASAP as well, because they already have interest by being put into the group. So yes, I will share all of that. Any other questions, guys? Who's excited for this freaking launch, you guys? Leia's face. Leia. I don't know if the screen froze or if that was a face of horror. It might have been a screen freeze. You look terrified for a second. It's going to be a big deal. And you guys, the coolest thing with a launch is right now it creates momentum leading up to it. Because there's a cutoff date, because it's like, no, you have to do it by this date because we're all starting our day one together on this date, it creates urgency. So that's helpful in our business. But the coolest thing, the best thing, is when those people who didn't sign up watch you for 6 weeks and then want to do the next round. That's the best part. 80-day obsession, Lift 4, all of it. It was always on the second round is when I got a lot of those people to be like, okay, All right, you win. I see. But I'm that way too. I am not the first person to stand in line at Apple to buy the iPhone. I want to make sure it works. I want to watch everybody use it first and see what they like about it or what they don't like about it, and then maybe I'll buy it. So we're all like that, right? Just don't forget that, like, as consumers, that's what we do. We want to see, does something work first? So you showing up to this, guys, is going to be the biggest thing for your business. The biggest thing for your business. All right. It doesn't look like there's any other questions. If you have them, of course, take them to the team page, absolutely. But it sounds like you guys are ready to do this. Remember, people join the group tonight. I will share it in our team page, but start putting your people in there. Start putting your people into that group so that by Monday, there's lots of energy, high energy from our team, high energy from our challengers, which will ultimately give high energy to the people who are ready to start their journey. All right, guys? All right. Well, thank you so much for being on tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you on the team page.